Earthrise double dealer. Here is he in vehicle mode. Th- this figure's fucking weird. Okay, so the truck mode is pretty accurate to how the original looked. That's lazy. I don't know why this panel can't fold up any further to cover the head. It's fucking weird. I'm gonna try to go into bird mode, but I'm gonna look at some online real quick just to see how the bird mode looks, because I've only transformed this thing like twice, so I don't exactly remember. But yeah. Anyways, we'll be right back, and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to get this according to the images I was seeing, but yeah, I just feel more baffled than anything. Okay, so we're gonna take out these wing pieces, which I assume I keep. Hold on, let me not untab, but like remove some of these weapon pieces off. There you go. I keep the. I'm assuming these arms are kept in place. I don't fucking know. Okay, that's perfect. All right, and then do I have to move the arms? Okay, because I have no idea how any of this shit really goes. This is just okay. I guess that's how that goes. Okay. Do I put the arms back? I'm just gonna say we do, and hope that I was correct, because I think the arms go out like that, so it's like that, and then I don't know how the fucking legs go. Shit. Ta-da. I want to say this does like a 360 turn. Shit. Well, we're kind of there. We still got a whiles to go before we get this done, but yeah. Okay, so looking at photos, it seems I am kind of right, but you're actually supposed to extend these out further. And then I saw in the picture, it looked like the arms were out more. Kind of like this. Or something. And yeah, and apparently I guess this piece tabs in somewhere over here. I think it's like right there. To cover up the back a little. You could port this really anywhere per se. This giant ass cannon. You could port it in his butt. You could port it underneath him, which would probably be the more logical choice. And you could put all this shit on him too, but we're not going to do that. And here he is in his shitty bird mode. This mode was always kind of compromised, even on the original toy, and I don't think there's really a good way of doing it. I think honestly the best thing to do with the modern double dealer is to give him the old school generation's effect of reinterpreting him and making him more of a jet. Kind of like the 331, but not as shitty, because that platoon mode was pretty shitty. But like making it where it's this vehicle mode, but it's also like a big ass like cargo jet or something, or cargo plane, or something big and bulky that you can kind of incorporate the mass into. Because I think that would work better than whatever the hell this is trying to accomplish here. But yeah. Anyways, we'll get him into robot mode. So, alright. Kind of want to like go in reverse mode here. And we'll just put the head kind of back. There's a certain way you got to get the head in to get it in here in this cavity. It's fucking weird. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Close that. Okay, and then you can kind of just fold in the wings. Okay, something's not pushed in right here. I gotta figure out what the fuck it is. Cause like this is supposed to close just fine. So I'm just wondering why it isn't. Okay, there we go. It's the head wasn't flushed all the way. You want the head kind of sitting like this. And then it'll close just fine, which then I find it's not really okay, there we go. Then does that mean I can close that? Like, yeah, that's how you get the wings. You gotta put this one in first and then that one. There's a certain order of operations there. Okay, so now we got that. You wanna fold up the legs back, right? Like so. Do the same on the other side. And you bring those back. Boop, boop. Fold those out. And we put that back in. And now we're going to kind of finagle the legs a little. I just kind of transformed that one without really explaining how to do the legs. You simply pull the leg out like that, turn it around, fold that in, boop, you got the leg. And we got him in robot mode. And we'll do like a zoom out shot. And now what we will do, what I like to do, I like to place this piece back here. It's nice and secure. Ah, shit. Okay. We'll place it back there like we did. Cuckoos. And then next what we will do, these legs are kind of weird. Split the gun in half, put the rocket part on his shoulder, and then put this on his hand. And then honestly, these pieces you really could put just anywhere. I know there's a certain way people like it, but yeah. Or actually, hold on. I'm just gonna put it the way I want to put this. So, and then I wish there was some on the side of the shoulder. That would be cool. But yeah, no, there isn't. I'll just put him on his forearms, I guess. That's like the next best place to fucking put. Or you know what? Yeah, just make his gun even more overkill as it is. Yeah, just put him on the gun. And there you got your fucking double dealer in robot mode. Now there's a few gimmicks you could do. This piece right here comes off and you could put it on the cassettes, because when they did the cassette 4-pack with Wing Thing, Frenzy, and these other two cassettes that weren't actually cassettes, they were Power Masters, and this piece would attach onto those cassettes, and you could kind of, because this fits Soundwave's cassettes, you can kind of fake having a Power Master, which was kind of cool. They did that. But yeah. But this guy's chunky. Like, if you look at the original G1 toy, that toy is much thinner profile than this one is. And you just flip up that and then Decepticon symbol. Pretty self-explanatory there. Yeah, fold up. Boop. Boop. Double dealer. double agent. Oh, all that shit. Shit likes popping off on him, at least on my copy. That's how it is. But yeah, you got bicep swivels. You got an arm that's double jointed. Wrists cannot, or they can swivel. What else? Arms go out that far. You can get 360 with them. Leg goes out that far. Leg goes out that far. Splits. You could do it likewise the other way. Boop. You got full ankle tiltage. So, yeah. Knee only gets you about right there. It's almost 90, but not exactly. And yeah, I think my greatest problem with this figure, aside from, well, that, it's because of how this sets. It doesn't allow the cannon to sit down. So in theory, if you want the cannon to not do that, you gotta readjust it. Also, I do wish there was some ratchet joints in his elbows, or at least if they made his gun lighter, because as is, he can't really hold it. It just kind of flops. And it's not even like, oh, this arm's loose, although it is looser than this arm, because if I throw it here, I don't think he's going to be able to hold. Oh, no, he is. So yeah, this arm's just loose on my copy, whereas the other side is actually pretty good. So yeah, because if I take off this piece and hold on, I'm gonna try to adjust this actually. See, no. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna take this off and not have it on his back, just to demonstrate my point. Stays on pretty good because since it's not hitting it. Honestly, this really didn't need to come within. This is just a useless piece of shit. But you know, yeah. Here's Recon Ravage right next to him. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And here is a New Age, the Jetfire. Pretty nice, pretty nice. They're almost the same size. And lastly, a New Age Devastator, which I'll actually move him out of the way. And yeah, Devastator's still bigger. But yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, the biggest problem with this figure is his chunk. He's just so much bigger than any interpretation of this character, so it feels very out of place. He's of course accurate to the Netflix version because this is based off the Netflix show used the CAD models for the toys. So yeah, his head's on a ball joint, but you can't really get a whole lot. It's just side to side. But yeah, then there's a close up on his head. But yeah, anyways, this has been me, anyways, it's weird, because there's things I like about this, but then there's things I don't. Oh yeah, the underneath, the front part here, you can see it's clearly hollow when it was in vehicle mode earlier. You'll see it at the beginning. Well, you guys already seen it in the beginning of the video, but yeah, that's something people complain about. I don't really care too much about that. But yeah, no, he's just, I don't know. It's a solid attempt. Like, I think if this figure came out, like, let's say Thrilling 30, right? And let's say he was marked as like an ultra price point, or like he was a Voyager. I don't think people would have been as upset about it, because it would have still been in that era of Transformers where they were just like kind of like, okay, here's a modernization of this. Or hell, this came out during Generations. Even I think it would have been received much better than in Earthrise, whereas in Earthrise it was like, what the fuck? Because everybody was expecting like a more Generation 1 accurate, which this is still accurate to it, but it's just, it's like if Dreamwave, if like, not, what's his name? Fucking Pat Lee. Fucking a double dealer. That's the best way of describing this. Oh, that's fucking beautiful. But yeah. Anyways. Yeah, it's Earthrise Devil Dealer. I can't recommend it, but I cannot. Just beware. The figure's a little shite, but it's not mega shite, and it does have some enjoyable aspects to it. But yeah. Anyways, we'll go over more into that gimmick when I review the cassettes, whenever I get that shit out of storage. So yeah. Till then, peace out.